to my channel, guys. If you're new, I'm ABC Matt, and I go to yard sales, estate sales, find undervalued items and sell on platforms like eBay, Poshmark, what have you. So this first garage sale that I went to was horrible. Let me show you the listing. Like I said, the first one was a bust. Look at it, it says Harley Davidson motorcycle gear. I did well with that in the past, but went there at the time of the day listed and they were still asleep. So nothing I hate more if you put up a posting and you don't show. You should take that listing down. But that's how it started off. So first one was a wash. They said it's gonna open at 9. It's about 9 right now. Nothing set up over here, so I'm not even gonna bother. I'm gonna go to another garage sale. So I was like, this is how it's gonna start, huh? Doesn't that look good that it's gonna be a successful week? But I'm at this one, and this one is the one I was waiting for.
Morning.
More options, more things to look at.
But I think the other one got nabbed up.
Yeah. Like, how much for
That couple was looking at Beanie Babies in the box. Now, on a resale perspective, 95% of the time, you're not gonna find one that is worth it. So don't even bother with Beanie Babies. I'm sure you know that already. You can't see it on the screen, but there was a bunch of Pokemon starter decks on the table. I picked those up. I thought twice about the one in the sandwich bag, because there was only one hollow in it, asking $3, and probably that hollow is worth about $3, so he only could break even. Also on this table is some Star Wars figures, but those Star Wars figures are more the recent kind, and the asking price and the sell price didn't make sense to buy them.
Oh yeah.
Now these boxes are plush. If I was doing live auctions, this is a gold mine, but unfortunately for static listings, I didn't think it was worth it. But you let me know about these giant Care Bears. They're more the recent kind too, so I didn't think they would be worth that much. So again, everything in these boxes, I think they would sell in live auction, but static listings, that's really hard. I had plush out there that just took way too long. Because honestly, out of all the plush things, I think the fastest plush I ever sold was Jellycat. Even Pokemon related stuff took me about a month for it to sell. So, and Paddington, as popular it takes forever to sell. Anything Paddington, it takes a while. At least for me, that is. I don't know about you guys. You guys let me know how you sell plush.
Put these on the side here. I'm considering these.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
And for the people who do sell plush, let me know if I missed anything. So I saw stuff from Godiva and Macy exclusive. I wasn't sure if those actually sell well. Again, plush don't sell that great for me, but if I see something worthwhile, I'll get it. And here are the boxes with the dreaded Beanie Babies. When I said 95% you shouldn't even touch, probably 100% you shouldn't touch. I shouldn't even bother with it. I don't even know why I looked at it. I shouldn't even bother. But there was one exception. I did pick up one plush from here because it was very intriguing, and that was the Eeyore on the table. It was a weighted plush. So I knew that there was value with it, and especially it still had the tags on it.
Yeah, I like Eeyore.
Yeah, he's great. No,
And it's pretty solid too.
He's got like a 2-pound weight in him.
That's what it is. Yeah, I was like, what's holding him down?
It's like a weighted bear. It's a weighted one.
Oh.
Yeah.
15.
He's a good one. He sells for a good amount online, I think. It's just, I just got too much stuffed animals.
I think I'll pass on this one.
My guess is this is a reseller who's just doing inventory clearing out.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do like 10 on all of them,
Okay.
and then I think I was still asking maybe 3 on him.
Okay.
Or was he on the 15?
He was on the $15.
I can do 10 on him.
10 and
Just do 20.
20?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you. Appreciate it.
Of course, of course.
Now that was a good garage sale compared to the first one.
Morning.
Let me know what will you do on
Nice
that first
weather
garage
today.
sale. Like, you know,
Unlike last
will
Saturday.
you knock on the door and say, "Hey, are you gonna have the garage sale? Will you just go away? Will
Oh,
you wait
yeah.
a while?"
It was horrible.
I mean, they were supposed to open at 9. They were still sleeping because I saw like a car in the driveway. So I don't know. So the second one was a lot refreshing, even though the person was sort of like a reseller, clearing out inventory. At least I got stuff that I knew that I could possibly sell, you know, because the past month,
Oh,
geez,
okay.
you saw the
Cool.
past month videos, like there was nothing there that I could resell. So over here, I looked at this camera. It's not really that good, so I passed on it. But I did give it a second chance to look at it again, and yeah, it didn't work out. The kitchenware stuff, I sold those knives and forks before. Certain ones are worth money, certain ones are not. I sold some. I still have some, so I didn't want to bring home more of that because they are kind of heavy when you carry all that, you know. And then the box, they afford them. Most of the time, people who buy it, they don't want the box. They want you just to ship all that and tape it all up and then put it in like a flat rate. So nothing there, but I did see on the other side records. And the records intrigued me because I remember the listing said there was records. So unfortunately, someone was there already looking at stuff. Not
taking
too
these?
sure what he picked up.
Yeah, no problem.
But I know he picked up ZZ Top, which is awesome. But I wanted to see what I could find. Looking at this, glancing at a few of them already, I know that if I find something, it's most likely for me rather than reselling. This U2, I have a signed copy for myself, so I'm gonna actually sell that eventually. The other U2 in there is a slow mover, so I pass on that. But there is, I think 1 or 2 vinyl records I'm actually considering keeping for myself. While you see me shuffling and looking at all these vinyl records, I want to just do a quick reminder to like and subscribe. I appreciate all you guys doing so. It's free. It means nothing for you guys, but it means a world to me. I'm trying to get to the 1.5K subs count, and every 500 subscribers, I'll do a giveaway. And it's just like a little special thank you for subscribing to my videos. It means the world to me when you guys like, subscribe, and comment. It just gives me the confidence to keep going, keep doing these kind of videos, because I like to treasure hunt. I like to make some money too. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people do, you know, but sometimes like this month has been horrible for me, and I need the you know, the confidence from you guys, the mojo from you guys to keep going, keep pushing on, because it is something I like to do,
Okay.
and I want to continue doing so.
That's pretty funny.
If you guys are not familiar with me, also, is to show you how much love I have for treasure hunting. Do you know how I go to these garage sales, estate sales? I take public transit. I live in the downtown area, which is hard to find parking, but you know, convenience to do everyday stuff. So it's a little sacrifice. So, but a lot of the stuff that you see here are in the suburbs. So it takes me to take mass transit to get there, and I lug everything back with me. And when I sell something, I lug it to the post office because I just can't do it with a car. But I do it for the love of it. I love treasure hunting. Like these vinyl records you see here. I mean, I'm big into the 80s. So you just saw me picked up something that is near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
It's a song called Electric
Okay, cool.
Dreams. I used to listen to that
All
back in the
80s,
days in the
whether
80s
it's
and
new
90s.
wave,
And
rock.
then later on, you'll see Erasure.
Just
And
love the 80s.
that's another new wave 80s song that band that is that I really like.
Yeah.
And it's just it's things like that. You know, it's not all about money.
Yep.
Money is great, but there's some stuff
yeah.
that you want for yourself too. And the vinyl records are one of those things that doesn't take up too much space, and it's good to remember the good old days.
Oh, great. Thank you.
So there's a bunch of 80s 12 inches in there.
Yeah, I just came
there-
across some of them.
But the problem is they're all mixed up too. So like,
Okay.
but I think, well, the other day I had them in the front when he was looking for them, but
Gotcha.
they're not there anymore probably.
Do you guys take Venmo or okay, great. Because I didn't bring enough cash with me. All right.
So they did take Venmo, which is great. Again, you know,
that's
amateur
fine.
hour by me.
This is
didn't
like
bring
treasure
enough
hunting,
cash,
you know.
but
You gotta dig through
thank
it.
God they take
So you're
Venmo.
backwards though. Like,
I do.
These are all facing this way.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I was at this record area for a long time looking at the records. Apologize that you see me shuffling, looking at all of them. But, you know, for the people who love music and vinyl records, you get a little glimpse of what kind of stuff that I came across. Also, guys, I'm still an amateur at this reselling business. I mean, I've been doing it just been doing cards in my beginning stages of reselling for a while. Then I went into more generic stuff. But the thing I love about reselling is that you're always learning, right? I know you saw a previous video of me ranting of how it's hard to have that learning experience anymore due to the fact that people just live auction, and it is frustrating. But you know, like when you're out there in the wild and you look at items, you know, you look at the comps too, and you look through sell-through rate and everything. You still
This made
learn
me so
in
happy
that
because
sense.
the first
you know,
garage sale I
while
went to,
it's
they
short,
posted
it's
it, and I get
not
there
as
and they're still sleeping.
abundant in YouTube space to find
I'm
people who
like,
actually do static listings
Either pull
only.
the listing down or what.
It is a learning experience when you go into the wild, right? You're learning,
Yeah.
comping. You might pick up things they shouldn't have picked
Oh,
up,
yeah.
but all in
This-
all, it's a
this
learning
definitely made my
experience.
day.
Hopefully, you didn't pay too much of a mistake if you did. And then you come across things that you're like, damn, I want it for myself, but I have to resell it. And some certain things you're like, I want to keep it for myself. So that's the joys of reselling, right? And as you see me going through these records, it's bringing me back to the good old days. There's some stuff from the 60s, 70s, not really my era. I see like you have Bryan Adams, and Bryan Adams I remember, but this particular album I wasn't really into. And then you come across other things you have no clue about. Now with vinyl records, the more obscure the cover art is usually 9 times out of 10 is good to pick up to sell, if the price is right, that is. But there's certain ones you know that are good, you know, like 80s, because right now everybody's into the 80s, rock music, stuff like that. So I went through those 4. Now I finally get a seat, and I can actually look at the other 4. Now I'm gonna a little bit cut through some of it because you won't see it because I'm sitting down. But as you're seeing, just the crate in itself, I want to ask you guys, for the people who buy vinyl records, what do you buy to resell? What do you buy to keep for yourself? What do you have struggle with between like keeping for yourself or selling? Let me know what you guys do. For me, like I told you, 80s is a big thing to sell and to keep. So it depends what they have. This person had One Night in Bangkok, and I have that vinyl record already, so I told him I already have it. Doesn't sell too well, but nor do I want to keep one because I have one already. But anyway, let me know what's your vinyl records you go to resell, and what do you keep for yourself. I would like to know. And then, how's your sales been? My sales have been picking up a little bit more, and that's a good thing. I hope it keeps it up. But I also want to make better content, so I'm hoping that I come across some finds that I really like, because the biggest showstopper was
last year when I picked up 1990 Marvel cards. Those were a pretty good score, but this year, still waiting, so we'll see. Right now, it's the summertime,
really decent
so
condition.
there's more garage sales and very little estate sales. Soon enough, it's going to be more estate sales again. And when those estate sales come, you'll see more stuff that I will pick up. But anyway, I'm going to show you my haul and then the comps. I appreciate you watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I hope to have fun with you on a live YouTube session when we hit that 1.5K subs. Forgot, I added this video at the end after leaving this garage sale. Then I show you the haul and comps. Wow guys, so this garage sale that I went to, it's on an incline. It's a trek to get here. And but it was worthwhile because I got records that I really like. And looks like this one was better than previous weeks. So first up is this Eeyore. It's brand new with the tags. It has that 2-pound weight on it, so that's a wow factor for me at least. Then I also picked up these Pokemon cards. They're starter decks, but there's some value to them as well. They're still sealed as well, so that's always good. Then we go Blast from the Past. We're talking about the 80s. This one was the Electric Dreams that I mentioned about. Then we have U2, more 90s stuff. We have The Who. And then my personal favorite, we have Erasure always. So appreciate you watching. Now the comps.